Hey creative, what's up? It's your girl Jamila and welcome back to the laboratory. Y'all, today we're going to use one of the new colors from Siser's metallic HTV puff and make this shirt. Of course, everything I use will be listed below in the description box of this video. And if you like this video, you learned something new, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure that bell notification is on so you don't miss any of my upcoming craft tutorials. Okay, creative, to start off, I'm going to be using Leonardo Design Studio because I'm using my Juliet cutter, but whatever machine you're using, it's all pretty much the same thing. Your buttons just may be a little bit different, okay? So to begin, of course, we're going to go ahead and import our design. So I'm going to hit Control I on my keyboard and upload my SVG that I did get from Etsy, and I will have it linked for you in the description box of the video, okay? So we're really not going to do too much. I'm going to go ahead and change the width of this. I think about 10 inches will be great. So let's move that back to the mat. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and make like an offset around it because I'm going to use I want the metallic puff, right? And then I want like a glitter outline behind it. I think that would be really cute. So I'm going to go ahead down here to build contours. And not print and cuts. I need it to be edible contour only. This right here is so ugly. We don't want that, so we're going to go ahead and hit include holes, and we're going to change the contour color just to whatever color, just so we can see what we're doing better, right? And then we're just going to go ahead and scale up on the contour. Now this is your personal preference, however big you want it to be. It's up to you, but I think I'm good at 106. So I'm gonna stop right there. We're going to hit apply. Awesome. So now you see that this is 2 layers, right? But we cannot put metallic HTV on top of glitter HTV. So we need to like slice this out. Let me just hit Control Z to put it back in position. So I'm going to select both layers, and then I'm going to go down here where these little 2 squares intersect or whatnot, and I'm going to hit slice intersect, but you can also do stamp. So either stamp or slice intersect will give you the same results. Actually, let me go ahead and hit Control G. I'm going to group that, and then I'm going to make a copy. Put this copy to the side. Oh, sorry, just one of you. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to do slice intersect. What the? Hold on. Let's go back. Oh, let me ungroup it. Okay. Now select both. Slice intersect. There we go. Okay. So you can see, although it changed it to the same color, you can see we have 2 different layers. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and change that back to black. Apply. And so now this hollowed out is where we will put the metallic puff, right? Put that right in there so they can layer on top of each other, nice and pretty. So that's with the slice intersect way, right? And now, let me just move that out the way. And now let's see what happens when we do stamp. And okay, so both layers are selected. Go down here again and stamp. Yeah, see, we get it again, except stamp doesn't make it change colors, so that's cool. So we just learned something new, right? Okay, so let me just go ahead, take one of these. It doesn't really matter. And that's it as far as the designing goes. We're going to go ahead and hit send design. All artwork, hit send. Make sure we mirror because we are using HTV. Change it to cutting mat, and I'm just going to scoot this over a little bit just because it looks like it's really close to the edge. Basically just position it on the mat how you would want it to be cut. And yeah, so everything looks good on this end. So now we're going to go ahead and move over to Juliet, cut it out, and finish the shirt. Okay guys, so Siser did drop 4 colors of their new metallic puff HTV. I'm using the golden rose, and I'm going to accompany it with the rose gold glitter. I like that. I like how they have like pretty much the same color and glitter and in a metallic. They probably have it like that for all their HTVs. I don't know. But anyway, so I thought that'd be like a little cute pink monochromatic look. So that's what we're going for. So of course I'm just going to go ahead and lay it on my mat and cut it out. Now when you're using one of Siser's cutting machines, either the Romeo or the Juliet, you can cut without a mat. But I'm like, what do you mean cut without a mat? Like I don't I just can't get myself to cut without a mat. So I keep using my mat. But my friend Courtney from the Crafty Book Break cuts without a mat all the time. And she's like, girl, why are you still using a mat? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just conditioned that way. So look, stick with what you know. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So once everything is all cut out, and I didn't mention my cut settings because the cut settings will vary. First of all, I'm using the deep cut blade, Caesar's new deep cut blade, and your cut settings will vary depending on how out or how exposed you have your blade. Okay, so always make sure you do a test cut. Don't be ruining your material, you guys. Test cut, test cut, test cut, test cut. Always test when it comes to crafting, right? Now, according to Caesar's application instructions, the metallic puff adheres great to 100% cotton, 100% polyester, and cotton poly blends. So, of course, I'm going to go ahead and use my 100% cotton Bella Canvas tee. And this is the pink in the 3001 style, okay? And also, according to Caesar's application instructions, you need to pre-press. I was going to pre-press anyway, but pre-pressing your garment before pressing is very important, especially when you're working with puff because it requires a certain pressure. So this puff takes medium pressure. So as I'm pre-pressing, I'm going to adjust my pressure to make sure that it's correct, right? And so once I have everything, pre-pressed and my pressure how I like, I'm going to go ahead and layer my design. Of course, the glitter goes first. Now, glitter is supposed to, and I'm doing, now Caesar says 280 degrees, but I'm pressing mine at 270 degrees. So again, you will need to go ahead and test out the best temperature and time and temp for you to get the best results. So I'm using 270 degrees. Now glitter is supposed to be like 320 or something like that, but since I have to press this 3 times, I feel like it'll be okay, right? So my first layer was my glitter for 10 seconds. Then I did my puff for 10 seconds, and then you peel away the carrier sheet and you cover it with either like some copy paper, but I did a Teflon sheet, and you do another 10-second press, and these are the results you get, guys. Nice smooth metallic puff HTV, and you see it looks so great on your girl. It's very pretty. Like I said, they have 3 other colors that are just as pretty, and yeah, we'll probably be doing something with those later. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you later.